I always played around the docks. And to me, the fisherman was it. You know, that was it. Oh, God. They were proud people. They come off the boat and they did what they wanted to do, and they raised a family and everything, and that's what I wanted to be. I was 11 years old, and I decided I'm going to go fishing. So I told my brother, I'm going to go aboard the boat and hide, and when the boat goes, you go home and tell Mother. So that's what I did. I went aboard the boat, hid in the dory, and when the boat got out of sight of land, I popped up. And that was it. And I stayed out 32 days with them and suffered. It's in my blood. I just can't get away from fishing. I love the ocean. And the water's hitting now. It makes noise to me. The water's talking to me. You guys probably don't understand what I'm saying, but I never want to move from Gloucester. I love Gloucester, but I'm just tired of fishing. The business has gone down so bad, it's hard.
Normie Borge has been fishing for a living since the 1940s. He and his son David bought a trawler in 1984. For the first time, Normie was captain of his own boat, and David joined the family trade.
Fishing was the mainstay of our country when we first started it, when it was young. I mean, this was a big, huge fishing industry here. And now it's nothing.
The Blessing of the Fleet and St. Peter's Day Fiesta are annual events in Gloucester, Massachusetts. Although this tradition is only decades old, the port has been a home to fishing families for over 300 years. Hard times have come in the last decade. Fish are scarce in offshore waters, but not due to pollution. The North Atlantic has been steadily overfished without giving the resources a chance to recover. And yet the business of fishing continues. This is the story of a handful of people from Gloucester's fishing community. It is the story of fishermen and fishermen's wives who feel tied to the water with a hope and faith that can only be explained by tradition.
Let us pray. Lord, be well disposed to our prayers, and by your holy hand, bless these fishing vessels and the fishermen, as you were pleased to let your blessing hover over Noah's Ark in the deluge.
Got a little more. Wait a second. Okay, go ahead. All right. To work with your father, it's hard. He's your father. Once you leave the dock, it's not a father-son relationship, it's a business relationship. And a lot of people aren't used to being on a business terms with their father. I love my father, but he has his ways of doing things, which are the old ways, and I have my ways of doing things, which are somewhat the new ways. Yeah, your floats go inside. No, inside.
I understand. Go ahead.
I'll get him.